to sad music when you're depressed, or do you listen to happy music?
Jason, the only way you can find yourself in the light is to find yourself in the dark first.
Right.
I listen to music that is very telling of my mood, yes.
I go to like sad country songs.
Yeah, I just listen to Taylor's music. She has something for everything.
That's fair. That's a good point.
Jason's startled response upon seeing Travis hanging out with Taylor Swift in NYC on the podcast. In the most recent episode of the New Heights podcast, which aired Wednesday, March 19th, Jason Kelce was thrilled to hear his brother Travis Kelce talk about hanging out with Taylor Swift in New York City. Beginning the discussion with congratulating Travis Kelce on his and Taylor's first award together at the 2025 iHeart Radio Awards. Jason Kelce, "It was fantastic to have your name listed on a big night," Jason said. Travis laughed and remarked, "Oh, thanks. You know, I had to go on stage with Taylor. That was an unforgettable occasion, but I also believe it was a memorable one." Jason laughed and teased Travis then, saying he had a fantastic weekend in NYC. "Well, it looks like you have some quite unique company." Travis merely grinned, trying to seem laid back, but obviously couldn't suppress the excitement in his voice as he discussed the enjoyable trip events. He said they walked about the city, ate at a nice restaurant, and had a great time with friends. "Always funny," Jason kept teasing. "Are you sure it's just eating, or is there something exciting you're not sharing?" Travis laughed, dodging a straight response, but not denying anything. The podcast's humorous tone grew as Jason persisted in asking Travis for more specifics. At last, Travis said one sarcastic sentence. "Just a fantastic evening featuring fantastic people, man." Jason laughed heartily, ending the taunting with the sentence, "Okay, I'll let you keep it a secret, but I know one thing for sure. You had the best time of your life." Travis then hurriedly mentioned Taylor Swift's receiving an award at the iHeart Radio Awards. "I never imagined I would be at a music event as grand as the iHeart Radio Awards, and I find it unbelievable I will be sharing this moment with Taylor." At the awards ceremony, Taylor Swift emerged victorious in several big categories. Travis Kelce was presented with the award for Athlete with Most Impact in Popular Culture. Kelce spoke with great passion. Fans gave the couple a standing ovation. The moment Taylor joyfully clapped for Travis as he walked on stage became among the most unforgettable images of the evening. "To be honest, I'm only a football player, but it was amazing to be standing there and hearing my name yelled next to Taylor. She is not only a fantastic artist, but also someone I get inspired annually." Kelce discussed on the podcast he also thanked Taylor for always helping him in his sports career, much as he boldly stood next to her at epic concerts. Taylor constantly emphasizes the need of connection and emotion in music. "From sports to music, I believe the most crucial thing is to inspire others." This wonderful event not only thrilled supporters, but also confirmed the unique link between two stars from two different fields who always help each other on their road to conquest. New limits when Travis Kelce announced he would be returning for still another season, the Kansas City Chiefs got positive news. As the NFL draft drew near, he offered some remarks regarding Travis Hunter. New Heights, his and Jason Kelce's podcast, featured him discussing Hunter's NFL ability to play on both sides of the ball. Hunter will have to prove he can score 15 receiving touchdowns and snuck 4 interceptions last season, earning the Heisman Trophy. Kelce stated on New Heights, "Nobody has ever run every single play on both sides. Deion Sanders was like a nickel when he did it. He was in SF under specific packages. They will have to coordinate around him. Too tired, they really have to consider that in both offensive and defensive play calling." Hunter answered Kelce's observations on his own podcast, The Travis Hunter Show. Like he said, "My main focus is proving I can do it." He's not lying, since I will show him that I am going to do it and that I can. I have to prove it still. Hunter said, "I just can't make it to the league. They just, oh, here you go, Trav. You could do all this. I don't go out and show up? How should I show up like Kelce?" Many coaches would wonder whether Hunter could excel at receiver and corner until he shows proof. Following the Kansas City Chiefs' devastating 40-22 loss to the Philadelphia Eagles in Super Bowl 59, Travis Kelce took some time to really consider his future. They can flip on the tape and see what he did in college. The couple maintained a low profile and stayed out of the limelight as the Pro Bowl weighed his options and decided whether or not he wanted to come back for his 13th NFL season, to the delight of Chiefs fans. Kelce and his girlfriend Taylor Swift traveled overseas on a vacation getaway. Eventually, the 35-year-old pass catcher chose not to retire and returned for another run at a Super Bowl championship. This choice he apparently made after much thought on Swift's viewpoint. Although Kelce's decision was his own, a fresh analysis from Page 6 shows that Swift was a sounding board for the Chiefs All-Pro during the decision-making process, and that they talked about the life-changing subject as a couple. The report also showed Swift's true sentiments about Kelce choosing to play another season instead of retiring and beginning their life together. She objected to Travis's retirement. Page 6's source told her he should go on a high note. Kelce said in a recent episode of his New Heights podcast that he was not at his best against the Eagles. He finished with 4 catches for 39 yards, which left a bad taste in his mouth and inspired him to come back for at least one more year and try to end his career with a better result. His choice also had significant impact on Swift, reportedly purchasing a house in Kansas City to be closer to Kelce during football season, the 14-time Grammys winner. The couple is also apparently considering purchasing a house together, presumably their main place of residence should they get married. Ben Stiller will be joining Travis and Jason Kell's show to air on Wednesday, so announcing a major guest for the most recent episode of New Heights. The venerable NFL brothers showed a teaser clip including Stiller's love of the New York Knicks and questioned whether he would ever make another Tropic Thunder. They also included a picture of the 3 men together under the caption "Iconic movie villain, famous New Heights guest." The image generated a lot of comments from New Heights viewers on how small Stiller, 59, appeared in relation to the Kelce brothers. Stiller is 5 feet 7 inches, Chiefs star Kelce is 6'4", former Philadelphia Eagles lineman Jason is 6'3". Does that image have photoshopped corrections? Laughs. Sorry, Ben. One of the fans said looking small. Another user said, I had no idea Ben Stiller was so small. Now, Travis is in his NFL offseason. The podcast usually focuses on celebrity guests before pausing midway season. Additionally, waiting patiently for Travis to bring girlfriend Taylor Swift onto the podcast are listeners. Following their most recent revelation, the well-known Chiefs site Barbecue revisited that subject and tweeted in response to Stiller, "When is the Taylor Swift episode scheduled to air on Nuha's show?" After his team lost the Super Bowl in New Orleans to the Philadelphia Eagles. The Kansas City Chiefs star entered the offseason under great uncertainty about his future in the sport. Eventually, he chose to play on at least one more year in Kansas City, opening up about the choice on a recent podcast episode. The most important thing is that Kelce said on the show, "I fucking love is playing football. I still believe I could perform at a high level and maybe above what I did last year. You know, I don't consider it to be my finest outing. Given my track record and past performance, I believe I let my guys down in far more numbers than I helped them. Particularly considering never one to back down from a challenge, Travis Hunter is not starting now." Projected to be a top 3 pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Colorado superstar recently responded to Kansas City Chiefs tight end Travis Kelce, who asked whether Hunter could effectively play both offense and defense in the league. Though they came with a warning, Kelce's remarks on his New Heights podcast did not particularly question Hunter's talent. Hunter is not taking it lightly. Rather, he is using his two-way dominance in college and unwavering work ethic as gasoline. Travis Kelce, future first ballot the Hall of Famer, voiced questions regarding Hunter's ability to manage the physical toll of playing both ways at the highest level. He will have to prove he can. The Chiefs tight end asked Kelce whether Hunter would become overly tired, citing how even one of the best two-way players in history had specific packages instead of playing full-time on both sides of the ball.